Hey Sag, so this is going to be your April 2023 reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it does not, that's okay. Please don't force the messages to fit. And feel free to check your other placements such as your moon and your rising for any like additional messages if this one doesn't happen to resonate. So let's dive right on in. So right away, Sag, showing up in your past is this energy of like defensiveness, like feeling like you need to defend yourself or defend something. And I see conflict too, but it's like the Queen of Wands is here. So the Queen of Wands can represent like creativity. Perhaps it's like a specific idea or something that involves some level of creativity that you might have felt like you needed to defend or protect or something like that. Or because like I said, the conflict and argument card is here too. So it could have been like maybe like some internal arguments that you're having with yourself, some internal battles that you're having with yourself surrounding like whatever this creativity is or idea is. It could be mental, you know, like you going back and forth with yourself. It could be like you going back and forth with like people around you who maybe you feel like aren't supportive of what you're trying to do or whatever this creative thing is. And if it's not that, it could literally just be another individual. So I mean, you know, there could be someone in your life that has like this very fiery energy about them, and there's a sense where like this person is creative or like you're creative, because again, it's just energy. So it's this energy of like a creative person, right? But it's like you and this person it's this. You know what I mean? It's some clashing happening. You feel the need to defend yourself. Like you're always on guard with this person. So, I mean, it could be that, or like I said, it could be like this element of creativity or idea or something, or aspect of yourself that you feel the need to defend and like really have to stand up for yourself for, you know. Now, present energy. I see you working very hard. Okay, you are putting a lot of work into something. It could be like your job. It could be whatever this creative thing is. You know, it could be a relationship. It's up to you to figure out how this energy applies to your life. Okay. But yeah, it's this energy of like you like working on something, you working very hard towards something, you putting in a lot of work with something, whether it's like extra hours at work or you putting work into whatever this creative idea or passion is. Because you got the Eight of Pentacles, and that's essentially what the Eight of Pentacles represents. I see like, could be like some public recognition. You could be getting like recognized for something, or even if it's not like on that scale, it could just be like you getting recognition from like friends and family, like you getting the support that maybe you felt like you needed, you know what I mean? Like it's that sort of energy, because you got the Six of Wands and you got the Six of Pentacles. And so the Six of Pentacles is all about like generosity, equal give and take. So it's like maybe like you're finding balance or something. Like it's really, it could this energy could mean so many different things, Sag. But okay. So so the Devil came out. So the Devil card is all about obsession, self-sabotage, right? So, and then the Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take. So there could have been some sort of imbalance, Sag, in your life. Maybe you were like overworking. Yeah, because you got the Three of Swords. So so it's like you could have possibly been like overworking, or you could have been like obsessing over something. I'm really trying to like read this energy. It's a little tough. You also got the Strength card. So yeah, so it's like there could be balance coming into your life, Sag. You know, so it could have been like a point where you felt like things were like a little out of balance. Like maybe you weren't able to give like a fair amount of energy or time to a specific thing or person or idea. Or maybe you could have been obsessing over something and it was throwing something else off balance. But that's being highlighted, and it's almost like there's gonna be more like equal give and take coming into your current situation, if that makes sense. You could be receiving help from someone, some sort of act of generosity, or it could be like, again, like you giving more like of a healthy balance to whatever this is in your life, whether it's a person, idea, creative, whatever that's fueling you. You know, it's up to you to figure out how the energy applies. But yeah, very interesting. Future energy, Sag. There's some sort of like offer that appears to be coming your way. I see you being like very in tune with your emotions because the King of Cups is here. Oh yeah, and the Ace of Cups just came out. So yeah, you're very in tune with like your emotions and how you're feeling. And I wonder if you're like channeling that into like this person or this creative idea or whatever. You know what I mean? Take the energy and figure out how it applies. But don't force it to apply. You'll know if this message is for you. Yeah. And it's like you're completing one cycle and moving into the next after a period of feeling like, because the Two of Swords just came out. So it's like after a period of feeling stuck, or after a period of feeling like there was like some indecision on your part regarding something. Because remember, we talked about the imbalance here. And balance is going to be coming into your situation more, right? More equal give and take. You know, maybe you allotting your time more wisely and putting it towards something instead of like focusing on just one thing, or, you know, being out of balance regarding something. Yeah, I see like a cycle completing. Like you're moving on to the next phase, okay? After a period of like stalling or stagnation, or like being in your head about something, or like giving too much energy to one thing and not enough to another, something like that. So yeah, but with you moving out of that, there's a heavy emphasis here on like how hard you're working. Like you are working very hard on something. I don't know what you're working on, Sagittarius, or working towards, but there's a heavy emphasis here because you got the Eight of Pentacles and then you got the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you are working on something, and then it's almost like something's coming in, like some sort of offer, whether it's like an offer from the universe or an offer like that, something that's like actually tangible, you know. Something is being offered. Maybe what's being offered is like that balance we were talking about. Could be. Some bonus messages for you. You got the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like the Four of Swords is the Rest card. So I wonder if like you are working too hard and you need to relax because you are working so hard. And then you also got the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is also about like rest and retreating and like going inward. And the Nine of Pentacles speaks to how like you can rest because it's like your hard work is starting to pay off. So it's sort of like the same message. It's like, you know, so it's either like you can rest or you need to rest, or you need to go through a period of rest because like you are being prepared for something else. Like you're being prepared for something. Something's gonna come in and you need to be prepared for it, and you're gonna need to be like well rested. You're gonna need to be prepared for this. So you might need to chill out. Could be like that. Or it could be saying like you need to like quiet your surroundings, and you need to quiet your mind, and you need to go like inward, and you just need to relax, because if you do, you might get certain downloads that might help your situation. Okay, you might, and like help you move forward. Very interesting. Okay, very, very interesting, Sag. For your positive affirmation, you got, I am ambitious. It says, I put my goals and ideas into action. I take a leap of faith and I believe in myself. When I put my heart's desires into action, it is for the good of all those involved. I am ambitious. Look at that, Sag. Okay. You also got passion. Okay. It says, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So, very interesting message, Sag. It felt a little like confusing. Like it felt a little difficult for me to be able to really get out and translate. I don't know if that showed. But yeah, like I just pulled another bonus message for you. Like, yeah, you need to like focus, Sag. You need to focus. You know, you need to focus. Sorry about that. You need to focus because your wish fulfillment is coming in. Okay. So just remember, okay, you are ambitious. You know, you have this sense of renewed passion. Okay. Yeah, I see you coming out of something, Sag. I see you coming out of it. I see you coming out of like this indecisive, defensive energy. And I see you moving more into progression. You're making progress towards something, Sag. I don't know what it is, but that's the vibe I'm getting. So this is the reading for you, Sag, for April 2023. And I hope it resonated. Again, if it didn't, that's okay. May not be for you this month, but maybe next month it will be. And check your other placements such as Moon and Rising for any additional messages. So yeah, thank you for watching, Sag, and I'll see you in my next video.